Hello, this is Idodmg and welcome back to the channel. In this Wayfinder video, I finally have enough materials to unlock Wingrave. This is the character in the game, the Wayfinder in the game, that resembles the most of a paladin. He has healing capabilities and other support tools as well. Perhaps in the future we'll do a deep dive of all of his tools. Up until this point, I've primarily played Silo, which uses grenades and fire and different stuff. He's really fun. I need to do a video about him as well. But in this video, we're going to talk about how I went about unlocking Wingrave, my thoughts on the process, and how long it took and all of that fun stuff. Let's go ahead and start right now. In order to summon new Wayfinders in the game, you have to come over here and talk to Omen. And the one we're talking about today is Wingrave. He has 4 materials that you're going to need to buy. The easiest one to get is Wingrave's Calling. This can be purchased for 10,000 gold right here. Next up, we have the Memory of Wingrave's Courage. This has 4 materials required to craft it, which is the Vestige of Wingrave's Courage, Gem of Avarice, Molten Spectra, and Memory Fragments. The Memory Fragments you're not going to need to worry about. You're going to get so many of those from just playing the game. The Gem of Avarice you'll also find through different events in the game. I believe those are loot goblins. The second most challenging part for unlocking Wingrave was finding all of the vestige components. 3 of the components here: the Memory of Wingrave's Courage, Memory of Wingrave's Prowess, and Memory of Wingrave's Faith. Each of those will have 3 vestige materials that you need to find as drops. And all of the vestige materials drop from bosses. I'm going to go ahead and give you a few tools that you can utilize while you collect your Wayfinders and weapons. First up, we have Wayfinder Database. WayfinderDB.com. I'll have the link down in the description below. This is a really great tool to figure out what components you need and really anything Wayfinder. But what we're talking about right now is the actual Wayfinders, and we are talking about Wingrave. You can come in here and you can figure out all of those 4 components that I touched on already. And this one is just with the 10,000 gold. But these will actually show you where to farm the vestige components. So you can see Vestige of Wingrave's Courage is from slaying Bloodspawn. And the other one is Argent Hand. And the next one is defeating the first. Those are all 3 bosses. You can get the drop on any difficulty. Just go in there, and in my experience, it's taken about 25 to 30 kills to get 1 to 2 vestiges. It's quite a few kills, but it is purely based on luck. So I'm sending you better luck on your hunt for the vestige components. Another tool I want to point out, and this will be linked down in the description below if you like this visual better. This one I found on Reddit, and this will list your Wayfinder and what vestige boss you need to kill and what different items you're going to need. I pretty much use this for the boss list, because all of these, like the Phoenix, Treasure Phoenix down, all of these you can see in game once you've found at least one of them. A few more things I want to talk about with unlocking Wingrave. If there's any components in here, for example, I needed more glimmering molten spectra. I was short on those. You can actually go into your inventory if you have any already collected. You can go ahead and go into your inventory and you can sort by name, and it is the glimmering molten spectra. You can see used in tier 2 crafting recipes, found in lost zones when you use any solar mutator. So when you go into a dungeon, as you know, you can put in imbuements in there. Just go ahead and put in a solar imbuement. And this works in any dungeon on any difficulty. Just make sure you have that imbuement, and as you're killing monsters throughout that dungeon, you will be getting that material you need. The number 1 most challenging part of unlocking Wingrave was the Archaic Bones. The Archaic Bones are required for this one right here, which is Memory of Wingrave's Faith, and you need 5 of them. And the reason this one takes so long is because the event has a chance to appear or not appear on the map that you're going to run. The map you're going to be running is in the mines, and you're going to be running Bloodworks. I did Sphere 2 with no imbuement, and you go in there and you're going to be looking for a little drill on the floor. It's either going to be in the beginning or a little bit after the beginning. And once you find the little drill, you'll put a chaos imbuement in there, And then the drill will go to the big area in the room and you'll find it. Once you've seen the event once or twice, you'll know exactly what you're looking for. Perhaps I'll have a video covering that in the future. Another reason to go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel so you can get more videos, right? But yeah, once you find that, it took me, I don't even know, it took me way too long. I think 3 hours to find all 5 bones or something like that. But again, this was fighting long load times and login queues. Other than that, I think altogether to unlock Wingrave took me about 6 to 8 hours of just solely going after unlocking Wingrave. A lot of the base items like the memory fragments and the different spectras I already had. The Phoenix Down I already had, and the Gem of Avarice I already had. And this is what I want to talk about real quick. When I very first started playing Wayfinder, I was looking into summoning all of these heroes, and I felt very overwhelmed. I felt like it's going to be a lot easier to just spend money. But now that I've spent time with the game, finished the story, and I really started to understand that it's a collecting game, I've realized that really the chase of, farming the bosses for these materials is actually kind of fun. And I actually enjoyed that sense of accomplishment that I'm going to share right here with you in this video. First things first, we're going to go ahead and craft Memory of Wingrave's Faith. First time ever unlocking a Wayfinder here. Kind of exciting stuff. 10,000 gold. The Memory of Wingrave's Courage. Memory of Wingrave's Prowess. And he is ready to summon. We're going to summon Wingrave, man. Here we go. We did it. We did it, and it immediately went to Venomous. But we have him unlocked. Good stuff. Oh, okay. There's even a little bit of dialogue. I've never seen this before. We're going to go ahead and let it roll out. Wonderful. You have summoned another Wayfinder. The echo of a champion lost in the Gloomfall. Every Wayfinder strengthens Skylight and gives us new hope. You can summon additional Wayfinders by gathering their anchoring memories. I fear we may run out of the shards we use to make gloom daggers. But that's my concern, not yours. This is a vital work that could turn the tide in your battle against the gloom. But beyond that, it's good to see your old friends again. Quest complete. I didn't even know I had a quest for it. Sweet. With Omen's help, you have summoned a new Wayfinder by casting a shard of a precursor sword bound with strong memories into the gloom. Each Wayfinder brings their own strengths, weaknesses, and playstyles. That is for sure, and I can't wait to dive into Wingrave. Let's go ahead and turn into Wingrave right now. Let's see. I've never done this. I just go like this, and I'm Wingrave now. There it is. There it is. I got to switch my weapon too, apparently. And it should have gave me the starting one, Typhoon, already at level 3. Or did I buy that one? No, Vanguard is the starting weapon. That's right. I was like, really? It's already level 3? But yeah, it starts with Vanguard. Cool, man. I can't wait to dive into Wingrave. If you're playing Wayfinder and you want to find a group to play with, come on over and check out our Discord. I'd love to run some dungeons and grind out some loots with y'all. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, found it entertaining, helpful, beneficial, whatever, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more gaming videos. That's going to wrap it up for this Wayfinder video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.